The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy G-Wade holding it down, G-Wade Podcast, and I'm kicking it alongside with my man Deacon Dirty, and we got some repeat offenders in the building. Real good friends of mine. I call them friends. I don't know what they call me when I ain't around. I call them friends.
A friend indeed.
A friend indeed.
For area in need. I like that. It got me rhyming and stuff. Stephanie Ford and Tara. I always want to say Reed, and I know it's Neal. I don't know why I want to.
It's okay.
It hits the tip of my tongue, and I have to catch it every time. How you ladies doing?
Absolutely wonderful.
That is good.
I'm yet holding on.
Yet holding on. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the last time you guys were here, we talked about the things that you guys were doing or are doing with Area in Need, all the amazing things. With the clothing drives and the back to school drives and the just making sure that people who need resources and employment and housing and all the necessities of life, you guys are standing right there in the gap. And we thank God for you both and your whole team, because I know it's a slew of y'all. I'll be seeing the pictures.
Yes.
And they come out faithfully. I know we talked, I guess, more off camera than on, where I was supposed to be out there getting my hands dirty and, life be, coming at me too. And so I involve myself in other ways with you guys. And I'm just glad, that I know that I'm hooked up and linked up with an organization that's truly about our Father's business.
That's
right.
That's
Absolutely.
That's it.
So what is going on now? Matter of fact, catch us up on what's happening. From then, about a year ago, was it about a year ago?
Yes.
To now, I know y'all want to talk about the things that's get ready to come up, but let's take them through real quick of what's been happening.
Well, this year, 2021, last time we were here, we said that we believe God was going to make 2021 an epic year.
Epic.
And he has definitely showed himself to who he be. Yeah. And he gets all of the glory.
Amen.
We in our team, we don't get any credit for what we do, because the good book said it commands us to go and help somebody. And we truly, truly do what we're supposed to do for us that aspect. And like I said, we thank our village for helping us along the way to get it done.
Yes.
So we have been, we touch 500 to 600 people a month. And like you said, we give out food, clothes, toiletries. We just do what we got to do to get it done. And our center is open now, so you can come to the center and look for jobs.
Nice facility, by the way.
Yes.
I've been there.
He's been there.
Yes. If you're in the neighborhood, 681 Highway 138, Southwest and Riverdale, come on, stop by and see us.
Yeah, and bring a donation with you.
Yes, bring a donation.
And bring a donation
with
with you.
accept you at that door.
That is so cool. But yeah, and so the pandemic, we thought, we didn't know what to think, but has decided it wants to follow us into 2021 and continue to affect families and lives and homes and businesses and all of the above. What have you guys been doing as we've been navigating through this?
Well, we have seen an increase of people in the hotels, people needing help.
Really?
Yes, we have seen an increase. We actually have upped our food pantry. At the center, we have a food pantry.
Yeah.
We have a clothing closet. And we have seen a significant increase. And it breaks your heart. It breaks your heart because it seems like there's more kids, more families that need help, So with that being said, we got some things coming up that's going to be able to help them even more.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question: what do you think what has caused this increase in more need?
I would say job losses, housing.
Gotcha.
That has really been an impact on people.
Problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
And we are getting an influx of calls of people needing their utilities paid, their rent paid. And also what Area in Need does, we actually help people move from the hotel to permanent housing.
Yeah.
The resources come from our donors. The resources come from the people that support us And we'll get into that. We actually have a family that we're helping now, so we'll get into that a little bit later. But it's just the pandemic. The pandemic hit, and it hit everybody in different ways.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And so the hotels, because I think it was like 5 hotels that you guys are connected with. So you've seen an increase in those hotels where people are needing more moving in than moving out.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow.
And then since then, G-Way, we have expanded our vision to LaGrange, Georgia.
Okay.
We have a team in LaGrange that actually service the Motel 6 in LaGrange.
Okay.
And they actually service Amberwood, which is a assisted living facility.
Okay.
Where they have seen so many people that are in need. With our team in LaGrange, we ended up having to do a full board.
Okay.
So we had, and I actually want to just shout them out a little bit. We have a full board in LaGrange. That's Maxine Farrell Bailey. We have, she's our vice president. We have Tara Truitt.
Okay.
She is the president in LaGrange. We have LaShonda Brown, who is our secretary. And we have Samantha Thompson, who is our treasurer. And we have a host of volunteers that actually come out and help them every month. They actually service their hotels in LaGrange every 4th Saturday. So with them, they actually have seen a very, very significant increase in people needing help.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sure, as a result of seeing the efforts and the hard work you guys have been doing over the years, it compels people. Because sometimes people want to get involved and they're probably in some cases not sure how to get involved, but when they it's almost like that, if you build it they will come.
Yes.
And when they're seeing you guys out there doing it week after week, month after month, year after year, it draws people to say, I want to get involved. And I'm sure it was easy, I would imagine, to build that team down in LaGrange. And
yeah, well, it's so funny. Back in 2017, we had our gala. We invited some people from LaGrange to come up. And actually, the 2 people that came from LaGrange was Maxine. We have other people that came, but these 2 stand out the most for what we're talking about. Maxine Farrell Bailey and LaShonda Brown. They came to our gala. And they came to me and they told me, they said, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. We support you guys 100%. Whatever you guys need, we're there for you. And so about a couple of weeks later, Maxine called me, and she told me, she said that they wanted to do something like what we were doing up here in LaGrange.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, wow. I said, wow. I said, but let me pray about that. I said, let me pray about that. And I went into prayer about it. And at that moment, God told me it wasn't time.
Okay.
And so I ended up calling her back, and I told her, I said, God told me it wasn't time. I said, because you're going to need a team around you.
It's going to take
It's
effort.
not just 2 people. You're going to need a team. I said, because when you are kingdom building, you need people that are going to be in your side, your front, and your back.
Some real laborers.
Yes. And God said, no, He didn't. A delay is not a denial.
Absolutely.
And so moving forward, 2020, I have a young lady that had been coming out. She's from LaGrange. To volunteer as well. She would come to Atlanta with some of her friends.
Okay.
Mr. Octavius Ben Sims and his friends, they would come and volunteer. Well, she actually works for the schools, Troup County school system.
Okay.
And so when she came out and she saw what we did, she was like, Stephanie, this is absolutely awesome. Well, a couple of weeks later, she called me. She called me crying. And she said to me, she said, Stephanie, she said, we need you in LaGrange. She said, we need this program in LaGrange. She said, I can't find any resources. Wow. She said, or I find the resources, there's so much red tape, we can't get through, and people need immediate help. And I told her, I said, hold on a moment. I said, let me call you right back. So I picked up the phone, and guess who I called? I called Maxine Farrell.
Okay.
I called Maxine Farrell, and I asked her, I said, Maxine, I said, I just got a call from somebody that was crying, and they were telling me that people need help in LaGrange. And I said, do you guys want to do this in LaGrange now. She said to me, we've been waiting on you.
Wow.
She said, we've been waiting on you. So that tells me that their hearts were in the right place.
We're in the right place.
And then in that moment, it was like a peace came over me. I called Tara back and I told her, I say, it's time.
Wow.
And so that's how we started in LaGrange. LaShonda has been there since day 1, too, with Maxine and Tara. And then we have Samantha that came on. She heard what we were doing, and she said, I want to be a part of it. That's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want people with the like minds and like hearts.
Absolutely.
You know, the servitude.
Yeah.
Because you got to be a servant.
You got to.
You got to be a servant.
Yeah.
It's no other way to do this, you know. And so with that being said, so that team in LaGrange, you know, Maxine got her brother, Samantha got her husband, Tara got her friends, you know, LaShonda got her family and her friends, and they're making it happen in LaGrange.
How did that, how was there a hotel identified?
Yes,
Okay.
it's the Motel 6 in LaGrange that
Motel
was
6,
identified in LaGrange, and they service that hotel every 4th Saturday.
Okay.
And of course, their families, their men, women, and children that live there. And you know, the thing that they told me that touches their heart the most is the assisted living facility.
Okay.
They said, they told me that a lot of the individuals that live there, they are waiting on them to come. They said, we wait on you guys. We need you to come.
Wow.
And you know, they told us that it's so fulfilling because they know that they're making a difference in somebody's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. This you know, pandemic. I don't think, probably similar to what I'm about to say. It's like, oh wow, we got a black president. Like you didn't never think that you would see it in your lifetime.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Or it's just, that's impossible. There's no way that we would
Absolutely.
have. And so, you know, when we're sitting in this situation, we, you know, when you see stuff that happens overseas, you're like, yeah, oh, you know, other countries, you're like, yeah, that's Beirut
Right.
or that's over there. But then, you know, in your own back door, when we're dealing with what we're dealing with, maybe not as disastrous in terms
That's
of,
right.
you know, what am I trying to say? Like tearing down of cities and buildings and all that kind of stuff. But,
Right.
you know, when the city gets shut down because you can't go out and work, or because companies are folding, people are getting put out, you know,
That's
their
right.
homes, you know, kids, they're in out of school. We don't know what's going on. You know, you never thought that this would be.
Right.
That's right.
You know, the new norm, you know what I mean? So this is what we're living with. And you guys have, from what I've seen, stepped up to the plate
Right.
and really, you know, got active. And, you know, by the name, met every need in every area.
Yeah. We trying. We need to be close.
We sure do.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Yeah, because we realize even in the midst of the pandemic, God's work doesn't stop.
That's right.
Because I believe in the middle of this pandemic, because we're still in it, you know, God had to get everybody's attention. That was
Yes.
one way he caught everybody's attention at the same time.
That's right.
And I know for myself, you know, it caused me to check some things and to realize, you know, what's the real importance? Why am I really living this life?
Right,
You know,
right.
am I fulfilling my purpose? I hope I do, you know, and it just helped you put some things in proper perspective.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
it made you appreciate, you know, your family and your loved ones more.
Absolutely.
You know, and remember that time is not promised.
Time is not promised.
So we got to make each second count.
That's right. That's
You know?
right.
That's right.
So after they've got set up and established, you say they go out every fourth Friday, every
fourth
fourth
Saturday.
to okay.
Yes.
So what's the process? You know, for people wanting to be involved and get involved in any kind of, what's the process that you guys go through to facilitate all of this?
Whew.
Oh my goodness. my.
Well, it like Stephanie said, it
partners.
takes a team. You know, and like I said, it's our village. I categorize them as a village. You know, the Bible says it takes a village to raise a child. I believe it takes a village to help a community because we can't do it alone. You know, we have to have manpower, woman power. We got to have finances. We got to
Right.
have people donating. And I thank God that God has done that thing. You know what I'm saying? He has brought the people in the put in the circle that way we can go out and bless the people. So, I mean, it takes tables and tents and food, clothes, toiletries,
Yeah.
you know, more food, because you think about 600-700 people a month between LaGrange and Atlanta.
Wow.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And we try to give them a hot meal, and we try to give them non-perishable food for
the
next
day.
couple
That's
days.
right, yeah.
You know, because like we said, some of the children, that's all they eat is when they go to school. You know, and if some of them are still being homeschooled,
yeah.
they're not eating at home. You know what I'm saying? They may not have nothing to eat at home. So at least we're trying to meet some needs. You know, and that way we can, at least we know they'll have food for at least a couple days.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm grateful that some people don't mind saying that I need help.
Yeah.
You know,
because that's not an easy thing sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, pride gets in the way, you know, fear, it just gets in the way, and you're like, I don't want to bother nobody. I'll figure it out.
Right.
You know, and you're still stumbling along the way, still, you know, trying to figure it out. But, you know, like I said, when you got an organization that's hands-on like you guys, like I said, I saw it from the beginning. Like when y'all first came here, I was sitting there, I was like, I don't know why. You know what I mean? I knew it was more than the bubbly personality.
That's right. That's right. You know, when you're kingdom building, you know, here in Atlanta, I wanted to kind of jump on that part. Here in Atlanta, we have 4 hotels. We have 2 in Clayton, 1 in DeKalb, and 1 out on Fulton Industrial. And going back to the village is our partners. Partners like you that can't be hands-on, but they make that financial donation to us every month. You know, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, because it touches somebody's life in some type of way.
Absolutely.
So, you know, Atlanta is a big place.
Yes, Lord.
Atlanta is a big place. But we have carved out partnerships. People that want to come along beside us and to help make a difference. One community at a time.
Right.
One community at a time.
Yeah.
And like Tara said, we can't do this by ourselves. We can't do this by ourselves. We need our partners. And I tell people, you know, we need you. Now, we can get it done.
Right.
But we don't want to get it done like that.
Yeah.
Because like you say, it's not a pride thing. It's not an I thing.
Right.
It's an us thing.
Absolutely.
And the us thing, if you got people that have the same mindset, that's who you want on your team.
On your team,
That's who you
absolutely.
want.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we thank God for our partners. We thank God for what they
Yes.
bring to the table. We thank God for them trusting us. Because, you know, you get a lot of people that donate to the bigger organizations and they don't know where their money is really going.
And that's what I was going to touch on. I was like, look, I know that you guys are out there touching the pavement, beating the pavement, touching the people, really about that footwork.
Yes.
And, you know, and again, you know, mentioning bigger organizations, I don't know how they branch it out and pour it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know I see what's happening with area in need. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's something that's, you know what, that's what I want to stand behind.
And
you know
I
what mean?
love when we go out there, because we believe in taking abundance. We believe in not just taking the bare minimum. We take what we feel as though we're going to need.
Yeah.
And I love the idea when people say, "Oh, well, we ran out." Well, that means we met our needs.
Met the need.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love when sometimes, you know, people come, like, because I have some regulars at the ATL, you know, airport hotel.
Okay.
That's been there for a minute.
Okay.
You know, and they always, you know, they come over and they say, you know, can I have a little extra this, a little extra that? And I said, well, come back at the end. I said, if there's anything left over, you're more than welcome to have it. You know, because I understand.
Yeah.
And I know their struggle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and like I said, because everybody's not in that situation because that's where they choose to be. You know, the system is designed for people to fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and it's sad.
Yes.
It is very sad.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do what we got to do to keep on helping and loving on some folks.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now I know you guys came here today because I wanted to talk about the fundraiser that you got going on. But before you do, I want to say shout outs to you guys because because I be following y'all, I be liking everything. You know, I be lurking. You know, all that stuff. You know, I do it, yo. I ain't lying. Yeah. And I saw that y'all were recognized by some lodge. It was some kind of lodge or something y'all went to that was recognized. What happened there?
Go ahead, tell she can tell you.
Yeah, a shout out to Al Karim 242 and the ladies. Their local is 219.
Okay.
They are awesome partners. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of partners and they're all great and awesome. But this team of ladies and men, they do exceedingly and abundantly what we ever ask. And they make my job easy on second Saturday. And they basically come along with us, and they help us in the field.
Okay.
You know, and they had their annual ball, which, you know, it was like 300 people there.
Yes.
Okay.
And we were asked to be the VIP guests.
Wow.
And like I said, this partnership is a two-way street. Of course, anything they have, we're going to try our best to support them. And if we can't be there physically, we just send a donation.
Okay.
And so I told Steph, I said, let's carve it out, let's make it happen. So we went. I mean, we felt like VIPs, you know, and they gave us a shout out in at the end of the ball, you know, and thank us for our partnership. And I mean, it's just a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to be a blessing, and along the way, we're meeting people that have like minds and like hearts, and that love what we do. You know, and I mean, I can't tell you. It's like we tell them what we need, and they just go above and beyond.
Wow.
I mean, Lady Green, she's the commandress now. She comes with her back seat full of stuff, her trunk full of stuff. And we have to have the hand trucks to get all the stuff out the car.
Yeah.
So we appreciate them to the highest of heights. I mean, they have been a true blessing to Area Need of this year.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's I mean, and had us standing up in front of all the people. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
You got to be recognized.
Yes. Like I mean,
Giving you your flowers.
and on their platform, I mean, it was just the bomb. It was the bomb.com. I mean, then we had the gracious time of our life. Too.
Yeah.
You know, we got a chance to be cutie cute. You know, a little extra.
Oh, girly girl.
Girly girl.
But other than that, I mean, it's been the people that we've met along this journey. I can tell you, it has been just like we've known each other and we've been family, because now you're part of the family.
Yeah.
You know, for years, like, and we just met them the end of last year.
Oh, wow.
Last year. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's just like, you know, even with me and Stephanie, people think we've known each other 20, 30 years. And we're 7, 8 years into
7
this.
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and now she's
Yeah.
my big sister.
That's right.
You know, so I mean, it's a blessing. It's a total blessing. But we really had a good shout out to Al Karim and the daughters.
And you know, I also want to shout out a lot of our lodges, because I'm gonna tell you, when we first started out, we started out with True Level Lodge 595, and they have been riding with us for at least 4 years now.
Okay.
And I just want to let them know that we don't try to compare. It's no competition. That's one thing that I want to lay out there first.
Right.
You know, some lodges are bigger than others, so they can bring the masses. True Level Lodge is a smaller lodge.
Okay.
But they have supported us, and we appreciate them.
Yeah.
And I wanted to shout out them as well, and we want to shout out Nabar Temple Nabar Temple.
I can't remember the number.
Oh God, that's Nabar. Nabar is one of our organizations that came on this year with us.
They know who we talking about.
Cole Bowen,
Yeah.
he's
The potentate.
the potentate for them, and so we have a lot of lodges that have came along beside us to walk this journey with us, and we cannot do it without them. We have a lot of committed donors. We have and you are just one of those
Absolutely,
donors,
yes.
and we appreciate you. Even with this, your time to sow this seed into us, to be able to let us come on your platform,
Right.
because you know what we do, you know what we're trying to do, and we don't
Not
play
trying,
the game.
you're doing.
We're doing, yeah, you're right. You know, and we do have what is triplets, the youth
group.
They have a youth group with
that's
one of the
partnered with
lodges
us as well.
that's partnered with us, and the young ladies. They did a drive, a toiletry drive for us.
Okay.
And when I tell you, these young people, we had overflow. When I say overflow, it was overflow. And it's just those type of things that when people come out, it touched the young girl's heart. She came out with her parents.
Wow.
And it touched her in a mighty way. And she told her mom she wanted to do something for area in need. She wanted to do something for those children and the families.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they did the toiletry drive, and they came out and presented it to area in need, and it was absolutely amazing. Wow. It was absolutely amazing. And like I say, we have a lot of people that donate to us. I don't want to run down the names, run down the list, because I'll forget somebody, and I just don't want people to feel slighted.
Right.
But I just want to look into this camera,
Thank
and I want to
everybody.
say we thank everybody that has been with us from day one to now.
Absolutely.
Because Tara and I have seen us go from nothing to so much. You know, we started in my house, and when we started, we only had one table. and we had tarps to put on the ground. And God has seen our work and has blessed this organization. And I want to say to the people that support us, whether you donate clothes, whether you donate money, whether you're with a lodge, whether you're with a sorority, whoever you are, you know who you are, and you know how you support area in need. And we want to say as a team, as this my vice president, who's my right-hand woman, we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
That's what's up. Now, speaking of bottom of your hearts, we want everybody to go into the bottom of their heart. and let's talk about this fundraiser that you guys got coming up. Let's talk about that.
Well, we got 2 fundraisers coming up for our LaGrange team and for our Atlanta team, and it's going down October 23rd. So mark your calendars.
So both that same date for both locations?
Yes.
Okay,
but it's going to be down there, and then we're going to be up here.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So it's happening in 2 places.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. So the LaGrange location, shout out to Confidence Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Mike Jackson. He's going to be our host for that event down in LaGrange.
Okay.
And that address for that location is 705 Colquitt Street, and that's LaGrange, Georgia. And the event is Born to Donate.
Okay.
So what we're asking for everybody,
got it.
everybody to give. I guess so
explain what that means.
Right. So if you were born in 1968, we're asking you to donate $19.68.
Gotcha.
And if you want to round it up to 20, 30, 40, or 50, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yes. Also, we'll be having a bake sale down there, and we'll be raffling off a gift basket.
Nice.
So we have a couple things that we're doing, and also too, we have another fundraiser that we're doing at the exact same time. Is we're collecting old shoes. Sneakers and tennis shoes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, we have an organization that we can send them to that will give us money for what we collect.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got a couple things going on.
Now,
because
is it with the shoes, the tennis shoes, is it specific conditions?
No.
Does it matter of the
new until gently used.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because they'll take it all. They'll take everything that we're donating.
Okay.
So they'll give you something for every pair of shoes.
I got you. Okay, that's nice.
So we got a couple things going on all at the same time. You can come in, give your donation, Born to Donate, drop your shoes off in the bucket, grab a piece of cake for $1 or $2. Look, give you a raffle ticket for the basket, and
we're gonna have food,
fellowship for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and that's pretty much what we're gonna have going on down in LaGrange.
Okay.
So go on by Confidence Missionary Baptist Church.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So here in Atlanta, we will be at our location, which is the Area Need Community Development Center, and that is on Highway 138, 681 Highway 138 here in Riverdale, Georgia. We will be there doing the exact same thing. The Born to Donate. Drop your shoes off in the bucket. We're going to have some baked good items for sale, and we'll be raffling off a basket. We will have a box lunch here in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, and we'll have a little music playing, so you'll have a chance to have a little food with us and fellowship just a little bit with us.
Nice.
Yes.
And, do a meet and greet. And if you have never seen our center, you can come by and do a little tour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
But we will be there on the 23rd, and the hours for both events is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And also, you can go to www.areaneed.org if you would like to donate that way. And if you can't come, we understand. But the tag is there to donate.
That is so awesome. I felt like y'all said it was something else that was coming. Was that is that the 2 different things? I thought there was something coming.
It's something coming.
But y'all want to talk about it? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Yes. Now, this one is the one that touches my heart right here. Now we are approaching the holidays. We are approaching the holidays, and it's coming fast. It's coming fast. So, as you know, for the last 5 years now, we have done a Thanksgiving dinner and a coat giveaway to the families at the hotels. Back when we started this was 17. We were giving out used coats to the children, and something just hit my heart and say, we need to give new coats to these kids. They deserve that. They deserve a new warm coat. So with that being said, we are going to do our drive again. We're
Okay.
actually going to provide the hotel children with new coats, and the parents with gently used coats.
Okay.
And so we are going to have our Thanksgiving dinner.
Nice.
We are going to still have that. You know, we're going to have all the fixings. We got people that are willing to help us. We're going to have the chicken. We're going to have green beans, mac and cheese, potato salad.
We'll have some ham, too.
The ham. And, you know, the desserts. And we're going to have the beverages.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're going to be doing a little grab bag so they can have some things left over.
Gotcha.
You know, for that event. And then we will be giving out the brand new coats. This year, normally we would do the game trucks. But we decided with COVID and people being enclosed in,
quarters, yeah.
we decided to do something a little different.
Okay.
We are going to have popcorn, a big popcorn machine,
Okay.
and we're going to do snow cones. We're trying to
Nice.
do snow cones for the children. Because to me,
If anybody's out there that got a popcorn and a snow cone machine that you want to help donate, we're here.
Yeah.
and it could just be for usage. You know, we
Yes.
can give it back to you at the end of the event. So we're going to do that this
Okay.
year. And, you know, we need help. This is where you come in.
This is where
And
you
this is where
come in.
you come in.
And you.
And you. All over there.
You know, everybody is always asking, well, how can we support you? How can we help? Well, right now, I'm about to tell you. You need to go on to our website, which is areainneed.org. Areainneed.org. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Areainneed.org. This is where you can see what we've done in the community. Our website is up and running. You can go to our past events tab and you can see everything that we've done from 2016 up until now, up until September. You can go in there and you can see the difference that we've made. So right now we need for you to help make a difference in a child's life. Donate a coat. If you can't get the coat to us, you can always go on our website to the donation tab and make a donation. I'm not going to tell you how much because you know how much a coat costs. You know if it was your child, your grandchild. I'm a first-time Gigi. And if it was my child, I want somebody to help me. And I would want my baby to have on a new coat. So with that being said, I need for you to have a heart to help somebody else's child. It may not be yours today, but it could be. So we need for you to come alongside the area need. Make a donation. This not going in our pockets. It's to help somebody. And you can do that by going on to areainneed.org. Make a donation. And that money will be used, because I'm telling you, I posted on Facebook. It will be used to help the kids that are in need. Yes, we have partners, but they can't help meet all the needs. We have partners, but area needs is area need. And not only do we do it at the hotels, but just remember we have a facility now. That we have people that come into the facility that need coats. We still have kids to come in with their parents. So when we're out there in the field doing the outreach ministry, just realize that we have a whole facility, that we have people that come in, that we have a clothing closet, a food pantry, a Southside Works program, a second chance house, a financial literacy program, that these people are coming into our facility and they still need things. So this is where you can help. For all those people that say, how can I help? This is how you can help us. We will be going out to the hotels on November the 13th. We do 2 hotels simultaneously. We have teams in partnership that help us carry out this mission. And then on the 20th, we're going to be going out to our other 2 hotels. And so no time is too late. No time is too late.
Right.
Because even if you donate late, we still could use the coat. We still could use it. So this is how you can get involved with area need. And then I also want to put out here about volunteering. We need volunteers. We need volunteers to come out that day to help us to distribute these items to the families. In LaGrange, they need volunteers. I'm not really sure why people are not coming out like they should in LaGrange. But take a look around you. Take a look around you. It could be you one day. Go out, help somebody, sow a seed. You're asking God to bless you. Why not be a blessing to somebody else? He said, because when you come like this, he'll give it back to you like this. Be a blessing to somebody. Go out. You can reach our team. It's no reason why you can't say, well, I don't know where to go. Call me, 404-295-7916, and I can get you to a team. But we need your help. We need your hands. We need your gift. Mm-hmm. God has given all of us a gift. Let yours work for somebody else and watch God turn yours around.
Amen.
Amen. Collection plate, anybody?
If all hearts and minds are clear. No, that is awesome. Again, give the website.
www.areaneed.org.
That's where you guys can give. It's a simple process. It's easy. I don't know what it's. Trust me, it's click, and it's done. You know what I mean? And it goes straight to where it needs to go, to the area where it needs to go to. Like she said, it doesn't go into their pockets. It really does go out on the field. It really does go out on the mission. Mm-hmm. I've seen it. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't so. I was going to flash back to something a buddy of mine said, but it might be a little too vulgar when he was saying something about me in a good way. But I can't use those words. But anyway, but trust me, I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't so. So, ladies, I'm always excited about what you guys are doing. Thank you. You got to not only just a supporter, but a fan of what you guys do.
And G-Way, I failed to mention our Atlanta team, our Atlanta board members.
Oh yeah.
We can't leave them out.
Thebomb.com
Yeah, we cannot leave them out. Mm-hmm. I want to shout out their names individually because they deserve that.
Absolutely.
Because they give unselfishly.
Yes.
They pour out their talents, their time, and their money. Mm-hmm. And their money. Mm-hmm. They really do. Because we all do.
Yep.
The first person that I want to shout out is my vice president, Neal. I know she always tell me, Stephanie, I don't need all that. You might not need all that, but I need people to know who helped me get this thing cracking and lacking. I need for you to know that I'm not doing this alone, that this woman right here rolls right beside me. What I know, she knows. So this right here has been a gift to me. Neal has been a gift to me. She has been placed precisely right here beside me. And I tell her all the time. I don't just tell her when we're on platforms. I just told her this yesterday. I said, honey, I love you. If it was never, ever again an area need, you will forever be my friend. You will forever be my sister. Because I know your heart and I see your heart. And I say, thank you. I say, thank you. I say, thank you so much. Because when you heard my vision, you said to me, I'm coming. And you came. And you have stuck beside me like no other. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I really do. I can't ask for a better person to be my VP than you. I thank you. And my next person that I want to go to is Aaron Alexander. He is actually a member of True Level Lodge 595.
Okay.
When they started coming out. And I have another gentleman, Mr. Eric Anthony, that actually started True Level with Area Need. Mm-hmm. He's the one that was the catalyst for getting them on board with us. Mm-hmm. And Mr. Aaron Alexander, when he first came out and saw what we were doing, he was blown away. And he served with us, 2 years? Mm-hmm. Faithfully. Mm. Come out, never missed. If he did, there was a reason why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But he came out with his whole heart on his sleeve. And me and Tara saw that. We saw that. And after being with us for 2 years, me and her talked about it, and we said he needs to be on our board. He needs to come alongside us because his heart is in the right place.
Right.
You can have a board full of people, but you want the ones that has their heart on their sleeve. Mm-hmm. Aaron, I just want to say thank you for your dedication. I want to thank you for always being there. I want to thank you for your input. I want to thank you for your family, your wife, for allowing you to be with us. He has a beautiful wife.
We love you, Double A.
Yeah, Double
and Miss Connie.
And Miss Connie. So, they actually help us make it happen.
Okay.
Aaron has been faithful, and I say thank you, Aaron. And I want to move on to the next person. The next person I want to talk about is from my hometown. That's my home girl. Her name is Chandra Gates Fields. And Chandra saw what we were doing back in 2017. She came out to volunteer, and she was blown away. And she kept coming, and she kept coming. Then she started bringing people with her.
Okay.
Then she started going behind the scenes, asking for donations for area need. Then she got her home church involved.
Wow.
She said, I need for y'all to come out and see what they do. They started to come out. She has been phenomenal. She don't like to be up front. She like to work behind the scenes. But right now, I'm putting her up front.
We love you, Chandra.
We love you, Chandra. We thank you so much for your dedication to area need, to believing in what we do and trusting what we do. I want to say thank you, my homegirl. I want to say thank you so much. We love you. The next two people that I want to talk about, the husband and wife team. And I had vowed that we're not going to do any more husband and wife teams. But because sometimes that becomes a little sticky. But I'm going to tell you about these two people, Marcia Freeman and Byron Freeman. They heard me on the radio. Okay. We were on KISS 104.1 with Mitch Faulkner.
Shout out to Mitch
Faulkner. Yes. And Timo.
Timo too. Yeah. Shout out.
WIGO. And so they heard us on the radio talking about our coat drive. Okay. Talking about what we're going to be doing for Christmas and our needs. Well, Byron took down the phone number, and Byron called me. Okay. And he told me, and he said, we want to donate. Not only do we want to donate, he said, we want to donate some stuff, and we want to come out and volunteer. Wow. So they started doing that. They started volunteering with us, and they stayed with us, 2 years now? They've been with us for 2 years. They volunteered, and I told Tara, I said, Tara, they need to be on our board. We have to see their hearts first. Yeah. You have to see the heart first. Because people come for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But when you see somebody's heart and know where they are, that's who you want on your team. And we asked them would they like to become one of our board members, and they accepted. And they have been riding with us ever since. And so, we can't do it without them. We can't do it without them. They have been faithful. They work a lot behind the scenes too, but they help one of our locations in Decatur. They come out faithfully to that particular location. And we're thankful for them and what they've sown into area need. And we actually just this week decided, last week, 2 weeks, about
it was
2
last
weeks.
Week. No, it was last week.
Last week, me and Tara talked about another person that we saw that have came out to volunteer that expressed how much he loved about what we were doing. And we contacted him. Me and Tara talked to him. He came in for a meeting with us, and we offered for him to become part of our board. Okay. And he accepted. So we have Mr. Keith Reese that's going to be coming in as our additional board member. And so, like I said, it takes a village to get this done. Oh, yeah. So, and we know that we have to have these people, our board members, to help us carry out this mission. So I just wanted to take a moment to shout them out, to let everybody know how much we love them and appreciate them, and our partners and our volunteers. We love you guys. We love everything that you do.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. So.
No, that is awesome. Shout outs to you guys that are part of Area Need, sitting on the board. You know, the Bible talks about if you want to know where, I'm paraphrasing, when you want to know where somebody's heart is, look to the treasure. And I know area of need is the treasure, and that's where their heart resides. And I'm telling y'all, you want to get involved with this, you want to ignore that phone.
Yes.
You want to, that's somebody about to donate right now.
Ooh, yes, it is.
You want to get involved with area in need, whether you can do a financial leave, you got the coats, the shoes.
Yes.
You got the canned goods, the toiletries.
Yes.
If you don't know what to give, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do it, contact these young ladies. They will give you all the information. You hear the hearts right here. You can't hear that. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? And get involved in some kind of way. You know, when I jumped in, and so I'm in.
Yes.
And,
capital I-N.
Capital I-N. And, you know, like I said, you know, I heard it from that day when y'all were here, and I was like, I don't know what it is. You know, people say that I don't know what it is. But you just want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you guys are doing an amazing job, and continue the good work. I know y'all gonna come back soon. To talk about some other stuff that's going on coming up soon. You know, I just appreciate y'all coming through and sharing your information, and I'm sure you people, our listeners and others will get involved, and you know, continue to push the need, continue to push the everything that's going on, man, because there is truly an area in need.
Amen to that.
That's right.
Amen to that.
That's right.
Give them the websites and any contact information one more time.
Okay, our website again is www.areaneed.org. There is a donation tab on there. I think our phone numbers on there. Well, anyway, we'll give you the phone numbers. Stephanie can be reached at 404.
Well, I want to give them the office phone number too.
Okay.
Both. You can give them both numbers and the office.
Area Need Community Development Center phone number is 770-907-0025. We can give out our personal cell phone numbers if you need to reach us beyond those hours of the center. Stephanie can be reached at 404-295-7916. I can be reached at 609. Yes, I'm still a Jersey girl. Area code 609-433-5975. Thank you guys. Be blessed.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Get involved, y'all. And thank you, ladies, once again for coming through to share all this is happening.
Thank you for the open door.
Oh,
Thank you.
It's
Thank
open.
you, Wade.
You know what I mean? We'll leave the light on for you.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate
It's your boy G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast, kicking it alongside with my man Deacon Dirty. Y'all know what it is.
The G-Wade Podcast.
The G-Wade Podcast.
Bringing you the cool interviews,
The hot topics, and all that other crap.
The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.